Hey chatterbox out there, I hope you're all having a lovely start to your week. Today in this video I'm just going to be telling you guys about what I got to on my Monday. So this morning I got ready for the day ahead and I had a nice refreshing shower. My dad was at work, he got back and went off to bed. My mum was out and her stomach's still pretty bad, so she was up early this morning, not feeling too great. And my younger sister was just in her room doing some artwork, blasting out a bit of Paramore and some other songs, and was blasting the music out quite loudly. And I went onto Facebook to Instagram, uploaded some Instagram photos that I needed to upload, tidied my house up from where I've been working on my book series and doing subscription install and waiting for a Dodge/game. And for my breakfast I had some lemon curd toast and a cup of tea. I then went and watched a bit of TV and some films, listened to a bit of music, read the newspaper and the Fabulous magazine and some other magazines, a few Doctor Who comics and Vogue and Hello and some Marvel and DC comics, and I'm almost finished reading the 10th series of a French book, and I watched some DVDs and listened to a few CDs, and I'm hopefully going to be seeing Cam Scott perform in Bristol soon. My younger sister was going to go with me, but she can't anymore because she's going to a concert the night before and doesn't want to have to go to two concerts right next to each other, so I'm hopefully going to see if my older sister will go with me for the 23rd. If not, I'm not sure what I'll do. So I don't want to go on my own because I'm quite an anxious person and I don't think it would be good if I went on a concert on my own. So hopefully I should be able to, because the only concert I've been to other than that, if I do go, would have been the Vamps, which was my first ever concert, and I really want to start seeing some more bands, so hopefully I can see them, and hopefully I'll be able to see some more singers and stuff like that soon. And I worked on a bit of my story, working on a new chapter, played on Stardust and Frith and some other games like stuff, and I tidied up my dog in the hospital. I've been playing my dog as a show and listened to it with James Bay and it with George Ezra. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, tweeted a bit, and Singular and Pamela Faith did a new song called Lullaby, and I tweeted about it saying how good it was, and Singular liked my tweet, which is amazing. And my younger brother, before going off to work, didn't believe me, so I showed him the tweet and he was taking it back. He's off to work and his girlfriend's gone off to work as well, and my younger brother came back for lunch. I had a sandwich and a cup of tea for my lunch. I had a cheese pickle toasty, and our family friend came over to see how my mum was doing, and we had a nice catch up and a lot of laughs and a lot of cups of tea. And I think if you cut my arm, tea will probably cut, because I've drunk so many cups of tea today. It's my writing fuel because I've been writing so much. That and cardio have just been keeping me going. Writer's block, stay back. I don't want to get writer's block. I hate writer's block when you just can't come up with anything and it just all goes to mush. And I watched a bit of Say Yes to Dress. I watched Will and Grace episodes. I'm on season 2, episode 15 or 16, I think. I'm not quite sure. No, episode 15 I'd watched up to, and I need to finish watching that season. It just goes so fast because the episodes go so fast because it's just so funny, and I just laugh so much. I love it. It's such a great series. So glad they brought it back for season 9. And I've been watching episodes all over the place from different seasons. So now I'm watching it right from the beginning, but the site I watch it on, some of the episodes are missing, but it doesn't matter because some of them that are missing I've watched off YouTube instead. And I watched Casualty from Saturday that I've been meaning to watch. Blooming amazing, I love it. And that cliffhanger, wow. And I watched loads of Doctor Who episodes, Torchwood and Supernatural episodes, and Surgery Adventures episodes, and I've been watching the Doctor Who universe from the start till now, and it all links up, and I absolutely love it. And I played with some Lego and Playable, such a big kid, and did some puzzles and work searches, and I looked at some new songs and some special choice for a Dodge/game and some filming and editing of that. My dad got up and went off back to work, and he'd had a nap. And I played with my dog House in the garden, and he's been a bit mopey because whenever my dad goes to work or goes out, he's a very man's dog, so he gets all mopey and starts shivering and stuff and just wants my dad to be back. So he's been lying on my lap for most of the day, wanting me to give him a lot of affection. He did this the other day, and as soon as my dad comes back, he'd chuck me aside and go off to my dad. And I watched some episodes of Birds of a Feather, Vicar Dibley, Dear Ladies, and some other common stuff. Laughter is the best medicine after all. And I watched Harry Potter, the third one, and watched a bit of The Labyrinth because I'd watched it the other day but I hadn't finished watching it all. And I watched today's Henry Neighbours. Henry have got a massive explosion storyline going on at the moment and it's so good. Coronation tonight continuing with David's Way Bordell after Josh had raped him. A load of people complained, but so many people called into the charity about male rape, and it's done so well, and it's a bit taboo, but it needs to be talked about because it's not just females that get raped, it's males as well. Female and male rape overall is just wrong, and it needs to be tackled, and I'm really proud of how the soaps have started doing more serious taboo storylines that may not be very nice to watch, but they've got to be talked about, and it may be hard, but it's something that we need to crack on. And they had the march over in America the other day about the gun violence to protect the children and stop the gun violence, and it was so inspiring to see our young generation fighting for a good cause and to protect them and to get the gun law sorted out, because you shouldn't be scared to go to school. You shouldn't be worried that there's going to be another gun attack at school. You should feel safe at school. You shouldn't have to have that in the back of your mind, thinking that at any given minute someone could come in and start shooting people. You don't get this in England or anywhere else, rarely ever in England. In Australia they had it and they cracked right down, and they've not had a gun violence thing in Australia for years and years and years since it happened, so they need to start doing that in America. When they don't listen, a gun thing will happen in America, it'll be all over Twitter and Facebook and stuff, and all the stuff about it, and then it will all die down and it will happen again, and they need to start taking action. I hope something starts soon, because the gun violence is just horrible, and I just hate it so much. And I watched some episodes of BB Class, this Doctor Who spin-off that I loved, but it only did one season. I was gutted. I'd have loved to have been in it. I'd love to. My dream jobs are to create my own doll line, become an author, write for Doctor Who, or be in Doctor Who, start writing and create my own TV soap, and to meet Kylie Minogue. I've already met Danny Miller because that was one of my dreams, is to meet Danny Miller, and I met him a few years ago, and I'm hopefully going to meet him again soon because I'm going to go to Once Upon a Smiles charity football match, the charity that he raises money for Booth Foundation that he created with Dan Gillings, and I went a few years ago and I met him, Jake Crooken and Dan Gillings, and it was such a great day. Although it did rain a bit, I got to meet him and get a photo with me, but someone barged me, so half my face was missing in the photo, but I don't care, still got a photo, still got to meet him. I can't even remember what I told to him about now. I said cheer by the weather, loved you, never doubt, great game or something like that, but I was just so starstruck. One of my Twitter friends, who's also a Rob One and Anna Madonna and Danny Miller fan like myself, got me to go over to Jake and help her get a photo of him because she was so nervous, and I was like, no problem. Went over to Jake, I was like, you alright Jake, can me and my mate get a photo with you please? He was like, no problem, and we talked. But then as soon as Danny Miller came and there was a massive swarm of people around him, I literally, my legs started jelling and I was so nervous. And I almost didn't get a photo of him because I was like calling him and he didn't hear. And I looked at my dad, I was like, Dad, quick. So my dad called him over, and so I was like, phew. So hopefully it's on the 9th of June, it's at Isham, and that's the closest I can get to. So I'm going to talk to my dad, so hopefully I'll be able to go there. And my mum's going to get eye test done on the 6th of April. I just hope, fingers crossed, that nothing's wrong. It shouldn't do, because I think it's just the effects on the tablets, which also think she's got an inflamed bowel, because when you've got that, it causes your eyes to be blurry and causes whenever you try and eat anything to just have to go to the toilet. Now it's a bit TMI, but yeah, so we think it might be that, but she's going to the doctors as well in a couple of weeks' time, because it's so busy at the moment. So that's the only time she can get an appointment. So she's going to discuss with that then. But she's still alive, because in the cruise the grandma says still alive, so it's our inside joke. So she said if anything was wrong, she'd let me know, because she used to not to, because she didn't want me to panic, but that's used to then make me panic even more, thinking that she wasn't right and she wouldn't tell me. She now tells her she's not very well, but she's driving, probably shouldn't do, but she's doing everything that's normal stuff. She's been making a lot of bread at the moment, and she's trying to keep hydrated, which is good and stuff. So hopefully, fingers crossed, the side effects of the tablets, we think it's that, and could be inflamed bowel as well. Hopefully the side effects should wear off soon. She's not as bad as she was, so that's a good sign. And my older brother's in uni, my younger sister's mate's staying over from America, and she's here at the moment. And my older brother's in uni, he's coming back to stay down for the Easter holidays on Thursday, so that's going to be nice having him back down. And I'm now off to go sort my Bluetooth out a bit more, buy a bit more of the new chapter of my book, and watch some more Will and Grace episodes. I hope you've all had a lovely start to your week, have a lovely rest of your week, and I shall see you soon in a new vlog. Bye!